is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing men. I wonder. Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others...
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
हेलो हो गया
The glow that surrounded
रुक मैं ना फोन करता ना
Yes,
कहीं
sir.
astonishing.
Can I see
Okay.
magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never...
हेलो
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
दूसरी बार आवाज आ रही है सुनिए तो देखिए भला
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
यार रुक
No
यार स्क्रीन
need
रिवाइज
for
कर रहा
that.
मैं
Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
स्क्रीन की क्वालिटी कितना यार बाबा
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist.
माइक लागे कर ओ माइक लाग गई है भरावा
With the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
स्क्रीन वाले और कलर घंटी
Well, perhaps you're young.
आवाज वो सारा कुछ ठीक है ना गेम की आवाज तो मेरी आवाज गेम वॉइस बहुत घट आ मैं आप ही कितनी यार घट है फोन चेक कर हुन सही है गेम दी कितनी आवाज मैं थोड़ी चेक कर ठीक है वॉल्यूम?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never
ठीक है
seen
बस
so
आराम
powerful
आराम
a
नाल बोल
goblin.
इधर लगन टाइम माइक दे विच फट
He
गया वा
seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
ओ यार पता नहीं मैं स्टोरी देखी नहीं यार मैं स्ट्रीम दे चक्करां च की सीगी
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
मेरे डब्बी किसी की हेडफोन दी bruh I lost my डब्बी Oh,
good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
culture with the spelling wrong है
If you're lucky, we might
मैंने
still
check
be able to
कितने
get you sorted this evening.
oh shit
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
गाइस 5 लाइक हो गए हैं एक एडी गेम है ਇਹ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਹੈਰੀ ਪੋਟਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੇਮ ਆ ਹੋਗਵਾਰਟਸ ਲੈਗੇਸੀ
You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
ਇਹ ਰਿੱਕੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਹੈਰੀ ਪੋਟਰ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਂ ਵੇਖੀ ਸੀਰੀਜ਼ ਉਹਦੀ ਗੇਮ ਹੈ ਹੋਗਵਾਰਟ ਲੈਗੇਸੀ ਉਹ ਵਾਏ ਓਹੋ I can't wait to explore यार मैं तो ਉਹਨੇ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕੀ ਸੀਗਾ You came here with a preference and a presentation I can't wait to explore
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
एक सेकंड की कहता सीगा I wonder I detect something in a certain sense of home. What is it?
A
Curiosity.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
एक सेकंड रुकना गाइस विद रे पहला स्पेलिंग सही करें विद सेव चलो ਹੁਣ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਮੇਨ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ the sorting head will take your choice into account with sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw is known as intelligence, creativity and fit. Guys, Ravenclaw choose करिए कि और कुछ choose करिए यार स्ट्रीम वाले दस दो Ravenclaw choose करिए कि और कुछ अब आज करांगे choose something else आ किया Ravenclaw house Gryffindor ਆਹੀ ਚੂਜ਼ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਯਾਰ ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਹੈਰੀ ਪੋਟਰ ਚ ਹੋਗਵਾਰਟਸ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਨਾਗ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਆ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਿਲੈਕਟ ਚਲੋ ਯਾਰ ਵੇਖੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ ਓਏ ਹਾਈਲੋ head them mucho derecho Ravenclaw ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਣ ਡਿਆ
injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
को करवा दे यार पॉज नहीं होती एक तो गेम है
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
ਲੈ ਜੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਮਰੇ 'ਚ
Now, go on in and get some sleep.
ਹਰਾਮੀਆਂ
You have a
ਹਰਾਮੀਆਂ
big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
ਕੁੜੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਭੇਜਿਓ ਕੋਈ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਫਸਟ ਨਾਈਟ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਐ ਥੋੜੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਊ ਯਾਰ ਕਿੱਡਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਵਿਊ ਆ ਉੱਠ ਗਏ ਜੋ ਜਨਾਬ
Looks like everyone's gone.
Look wise evidence. Suya.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. चलो गाइस बाहर चलिए बाकी सब तो ठीक है जार जाना दरवाजा कितने है शायद इधर ही है नो गंदी बात है दसता रहा प्रोफेसर नूं ले जा नाल इंजॉय करन नूं एक सेकंड गाइस ओ यार स्ट्रीम दे विच ही ते मैनू काम आई जांदे मैं करा की पता पुछे ग्राफिक्स ठीक कर ला हां बाब 10 ग्राफिक्स की करा हेलो okay I should probably introduce myself to someone. थल्ले क्यों नहीं जान दिंदे मैनू भैन ते यारो हाँ यार ग्राफिक ना कुछ बकवास से लगन डे है हो गया हाँ देख लिया मैंने अबे सेटिंग खोलना मीडियम सारे नु मीडियम करदा the DLS offer पक्का ऑफर रखना वा ना पॉपुलेशन लो कर ना पॉपुलेशन केदी सी तेरी लो पॉपुलेशन हाँ चलो उन स्क्रीम्स ते जाओ खेलन चला चलो उन स्क्रीम्स आ जाओ खेलना चला व्यू डिस्टेंस भी लो कर व्यू डिस्टेंस बस वो मीडियम ठीक ही नहीं है
Brilliant. You think you could that is not how that
F
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the... You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I find something I've never been for Star Wars.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
That's not right either.
Hey.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Nice talking with it. I didn't have heard who like that.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
ਭਰਾਵਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਾ ਇੱਧਰ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਕੂ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਮੋਸ਼ਨ ਬੜਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਵਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਸੈਟਿੰਗਸ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਰੋਜਾ ਕਰਦਾ
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm looking forward to my first time actually.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits.
ਸ਼ੇਦੀ ਵਾਚੂਗੀ ਗਾਇਸ ਯਾਰ ਸ਼ੇਦੀ ਵਾਚੂਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲਾਈਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not.
New fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting music at this late.
ਗਾਇਸ ਯਾਰ ਛੇਦੀ ਵਾਚੂਗੀ ਯਾਰ ਜਲਦੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰੋ ਯਾਰ
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete
करदा मैं
your
भरोजा
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical
गाइस
Education at
7
the
दी वॉचिंग
Ministry,
हो गई यार लाइक
we've
सब्सक्राइब करो यार
devised
की करदे
something
पे हो
extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
ओके किताब मिल गई है गाइस सानू ओ यार गाइस जल्दी जल्दी लाइक करो यार 7 दी वॉचिंग होवे ते शेयर लाइक शर्म ते नहीं होंदी नहीं सानू
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
शेयर दे भी
so
5 हो
that
गया
you
तू
master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
गेम दिखा तू चुप करके लाइक लोग ना मांग
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
ले आ यार पहले तेरे आवा था मोशन ब्लर हाँ दस तेरा मोशन ब्लर आ वा ठीक है और दस कित्थों इनू वध करा दसेगा छी नहीं वधदा गेम सेटिंग च जा कुड़िया भी गेम की सेटिंग और डिस्प्ले सेटिंग होगी ओके ग्लोबल क्वालिटी मीडियम कर ग्लोबल क्वालिटी किथे गई मीडियम अच्छा अप्लाई सेटिंग्स this desired quality settings exceed those recommended for your hardware you may experience lower
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about
और लैग नहीं होना पे कुछ ज़्यादा बाबा कुछ ज़्यादा लैग नहीं होना पे है
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Professor Lizzie gives me some call a wizard field guide follow her see what she can teach me about it.
Revelio.
This was created in honor Ravenclaw House research in the room. You just unlock the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing your challenge appears here. Low 30 lag low color DLS last वाला कर ला okay ਹੁਣ ਆ ਕੀ ਹੈ collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category new challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here select field guide pages continue ਹੁਣ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts ਅੱਛਾ 2 ਪੇਜ ਲੱਭਣੇ ਆ each challenge has the tires special you will unlock the tire each tire you complete from appearance critical ਕਿਹੜਾ ਘੱਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹ DLS ਲਾਸਟ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਰ ਲਾ DLS ਕਿੱਥੇ ਚਲ ਗਿਆ ਉਹ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਵਾ ਤੇਰਾ DLS ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਯਾਰ DLS ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਸੀਗਾ
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Revelio.
inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
ਓਹੋ ਲੂਮਸ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ
No time to waste.
ਯਾਰ ਲੋ ਹੀ ਕਰਨਾਗਾ ਯਾਰ ਬਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਨਾ ਲੈਗ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਵਾ ਕੰਮ ਏਡੇ ਵਾਲਾ PC ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਟੋਰੇਜ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਬਾਬਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਵਾ ਲੈਗ ਹਣਾ ਬਾਬਾ ਉਹ ਯਾਰ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰੋ ਯਾਰ ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ 20 ਲਾਈਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੀ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ ਨਾ
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M ਤੋਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੈਪ ਓਪਨ ਓਕੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ Green floors represent range you have discovered, including your own common room. Grey floor plans away the location of boundary floor plans. ਜੇ ਲੋ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਤਾਂ DLS ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ DLS ਨਾਲ ਰੈਜ਼ੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਘਟ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ ਓਕੇ lag ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਲੋਡਿੰਗ
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
ਅੱਛਾ ਨੇ ਟੈਲੀਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ
You
ਮੈਨੂੰ
can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central.
She just taught me how to teleport.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Jungle's? What exactly Defense Against the Dark Arts?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
अब आप सारी सेटिंग ना स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करने तो पहला करनी चाहिए थी। I think you need
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extent.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reason. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say I.
Might I? Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And come and find me in...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may unfold it and have a look.
Open map. Different in the dark, close the field section of the house of I got a lotion to gather. I mean, into use a charm complex. Enough to help me find. आप देखने स्टोरी ਸੋ ਆ ਵੇਖਣ ਡਿਆ ਅੱਛਾ ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, ਵੇਖਣ ਡਿਆ ਯਾਰ ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤੀ little bit. Quest completed. Welcome to Hogwarts. Just amounts lead to your tracking. यार कोई याद वेली है बाहर दा रास्ता.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent
यार
is a
फुल
weak
ते बेंगाली में
opponent. Care to
लवलोसा
defend
इधर
yourself,
फुल डाल
Master
गया था
Pruitt? No?
गाइस यार जल्दी से यार लाइक करो स्ट्रीम को
One
यार
thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the
जल्दी से
value
20
of
लाइक कंप्लीट करो 5 की वॉचिंग आ रही है
especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Study or what? अच्छा. Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Little lol. चंगा little ही. क्या better यार.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
मेरा डोमस हो गया होगा ही.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Okay.
AC class? Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso.
Okay, I have to do
Very
this.
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
All of my students for this adept.
Oh यार एक दे मेरे हाथ होता नहीं बैंड कंट्रोल से.
Levioso.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Protego.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindelwald's
यार guys तो like नहीं कर रहे यार तक बस 7 like
Understood,
हुए ने.
Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
मेरे ख्याल ना अपन ड्रैगन नु मारना मैच.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You dueled for that? Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Protego. Levioso. Levioso.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Sebastian Sallow.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my shoe.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
What are you up to now? My mother was shocked the first time.
Ui, oh यार इतनी लैग. सबा तू क्या इसका बंद कर रही? Anti-aliasing mode. Oh, they were what we had गर्मी नहीं लगनी नींद होना पिछली
That life is behind me. I promise. Get away.
Leviosa.
ग्रुप पे यार ऐसे कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा एक मिनट
Revelio.
आप पक्का ये प्रोफेसर निकल लूँगा शायद
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
I was going to try out.
We sometimes have to remind him when it's left.
Okay, ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਲਾਸ ਲੱਗਣ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਸਕੂਲ ਇਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਆਉਂਦਾ
Behind you.
ਹੈ ਬਾਬਾ
There is an open seat here.
Thank
you. That's here.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਲੈਵੀਓਸਾ ਨੂੰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
वाओ ये कौन सा बीजीएमआई का मोड है भाई भाई ये भाई हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी है भाई कैप्टन भाई ओके चलो
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Wow, ਕੀ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
ਅੱਛਾ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋ ਗੋਲੇ ਜੇ ਚਕਾਊਗਾ.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now,
Okay.
think like gobstones, if you will. Excellent. Not to worry. Splendid. Stay. That's it. Don't lose your.
भाई मैंने तो भाई एक टैप किया था भाई ये खुद को खुद आ रही है मैं क्या करूं इसमें अब.
Very good. Points
गाइस
to
साथ की
Ravenclaw.
वॉचिंग आ रही है यार
But
जल्दी
there's
लाइक करो यार
certainly no
स्ट्रीम को.
sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
भाई चैलेंज को दे दिया मेरे को.
Just as before, and Miss Onai,
Okay.
you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
आंचल गुप्ता समझ नहीं आ रही. अरे आपको अभी नहीं आएगी आंचल जी. ये हॉगवार्ट्स लेगेसी है. Okay, and then now my turn. हिंदी बोलो न्यू
Not
ऑडियंस नॉट
exactly your
हिंदी.
typical lecture, is it? Not that I mind.
तू
Here we go.
गाइस होना पा हारा आगे.
That is how it's done.
गाइस कमांड बखा रही हो देखो अनु. आजादी कहाँ आ गई. अरे वो बात नहीं इंग्लिश समझ आती है लेकिन ये है क्या. अरे भाई अरे वो तो और कुछ कह रहा है उसका कि मैं पंजाबी बोल रहा हूँ. बहन की चू. आ जा यार आगे थोड़ा जिया.
Very good.
Guys, I want a rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah. Why not? Oh, तेरी बड़ी
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
आंचल जी स्ट्रीम लाइक करिए
Enough
जल्दी जल्दी.
chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Shoot. How? 3 point.
There we go.
Oh. यार मैंने रोकना भूल जाना यार. ये काली लड़की कौन है क्या मालूम ये कौन है. भाई काली लड़की प्रो है रे.
How it's done.
Bruh, no, only 20.
Let us see this.
भाई यार ये हैकर है यार हैकर है भाई ये.
But try not to be nervous. You are
जे पंजा रहे तू नहीं रुकिया तू गए हैं. ही 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 ही
I will
ही.
get you back for that.
आप पर अच्छी नहीं लगेगी मैं हूं ना. भाई ठीक है भाई.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
You guys again? Eh?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
a word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete. Where do I have to go now? अच्छा ये उधर रूम से गया क्या किया
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
New quest कर Dreamer in DC Comics 2 Hi Hello तो कैसे हैं आप लोग तो क्या कर सकते हैं बाबा न्यू क्वेस्ट कर अच्छा Weasley after class करते हैं यार पहला ही करना पैना वहाँ मेरा प्रोफेसर वीजली अच्छा ले आप कंप्लीट नहीं है आपा यार जो भी नया स्ट्रीम पे आ रहा है यार प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार गाइस जल्दी जल्दी लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब ठोक दीजिए I guess I need to go down now यार गाइस तुम लोग सब्सक्राइब नहीं कर रहे हैं चैनल को, क्यों गाइस? टेल मी अ रीजन बिहाइंड दैट। ਵੀ ਦਬ ਕੇ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਸ਼ੋ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਆ। ਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਵੀ ਦਬ ਕੇ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਸ਼ੋ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਵੀ ਦਬ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਸ਼ੋ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ, ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਵਾ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟਾਸਕ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਵਾ। ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਛੜੀ ਲੈਣ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ।
What about the room, Professor?
I was
Bro,
thinking the same thing.
ਤੇ ਡੋਬੀ ਆ।
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
यार एकदम वॉचिंग है मूवी गाइस।
Ah, there you are.
There you are.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Guys, किधर नाल जाइए? इधर नाल
I'd
जावांगे
like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
मुंडे नाल जावांगे,
Mr.
अपनी कुड़ी
Sallow
नाल
is a
जानते हैं.
capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Bruh. ਆਪਾਂ ਸਕੂਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਦੀ ਅਸਾਈਨਮੈਂਟ ਕੀਤੀ, ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਪਊਗੀ. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive Professor Simon assignment or types of updated.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm,
Guys, यार तो like नहीं करते पे
fixes
यार की
things
वो
right
कर लो
up,
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ.
makes a broken object good as new.
Guys,
in the
जल्दी
blink
like
of
and
an eye.
subscribe कर दीजिए.
It seems as if
जल्दी
that
से
might come in
जल्दी.
handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Actually, रुकना guys. I will complete the task. What is the purpose of the task?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
करना ही पैना task.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
ਭੈਣ ਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਸ਼ਰੀਕ ਤੱਕ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਵੇ.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Flying pages ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਨਾ ਹੋਰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਾ. Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages in the defense against the arch tower.
Revelio. Revelio.
रुक तेरी ऐसी ऐसी पेज रोक इधर आया लगते तो
Levioso.
सॉरी मैं गलत बटन नाप रहा सीगा. Now collect the flying pages in defense.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio. Brilliant.
Speed run कर explore कर game.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
एक second रुको guys. Hello. New spell unlocked. Okay.
That's
ਹੁਣ
it.
ਆਪਾਂ ਉਸ ਸਟੈਚੂ
Very
ਨੂੰ
good.
ਜੋੜਨਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੱਕਾ
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that
Reparo.
broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
प्रोफेसर चलो जी अभी कंप्लीट होते हुए ਉਹਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਘੁੰਮੀ ਯਾਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਸੁਣਨ ਦੇ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਇੱਧਰ ਕੀ ਆ ਦਿਸਣਗੇ ਇਹਦਾ ਡਾਰਕ ਟਾਵਰ ਐ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਟਾ ਬੜਾ ਬਾਬਾ ਤੇ
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
No, bro.
Reparo. Levioso. Reparo.
Don't get too cocky simply because you have one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
हिंदी बोल मोर ऑडियंस ऑनली हिंदी ठीक है भाई अब से हम हिंदी बोलेंगे चलो हम अपना नया टास्क करते हैं अब साइड क्वेस्ट आर नाउ अवेलेबल ओह Professor Weasley has arranged more me to visit the nearby village of Hogwarts and replaced by I should be able to navigate to different shops using my maps. यार बड़ा बाबा मैजिक जा कब तो करना सीगा ਆਪਾਂ आर तो करना सीगा भला वाला यार राइट क्लिक नहीं सीगा बाबू राइट क्लिक तो ना होया वा लगा वा सॉरी मेरे ख्याल है ना उसको पहले लाइक जदा ਇੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਵਾ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਮਨ ਲੱਗ ਮੈਂ ਟੈਲੀਪੋਰਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਰੁਕ ਲੈਟ ਮੀ ਗੋ देयर फर्स्ट ਲੋਕ ਥੱਲੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਆਏਗਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਜਦ ਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ
Nice to see you, my young friend.
ਸਿੱਧਾ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਟੈਲੀਪੋਰਟ ਹੋਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ पता नहीं तो आ किसी का ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਭੱਜ ਗਏ